Welcome to EVE Online. I'm Major Freak. Let's stop I'll stop procrastinating and get on with it. So, here we go. I've got my main implants on all my guys. I need to leave ship, leave my main implant and my main ship that I usually travel around with and mine with and do pretty much everything with. Fighters are great, by the way. Switch out of those. And I will switch into the ECM. Oh, by the way, it's handy. I've got my character sheet mapped to page up and my inventory mapped to page down. And you can press page down right now and yeah, it's handy. So just do it methodically for everybody. Yeah, I used to have a bunch of ECM clones for that character. Don't really have any ECM skills, but I figured it's cheap. I'll do it for that guy too. So I just hit enter. And of course, when you're doing it this way, I can immediately jump into the ECM ships because the cycle session timer is cooled down. And I got my ships already yesterday. Not really an ECM ship, is it? It's more like a scanning ship, I believe. I don't have any skills for ECM on this hauler character. Yeah. There we go. And I've got undock mapped to number pad 0. And of course, it's the first time I've logged in for a very long time. I'm going to have a lot of lag, so I'll drink some Scotch while this goes on. It takes about 30 seconds. I've got autopilot mapped to number pad delete period, but we're not going to be autopiloting today. Hardly ever autopilot. Yeah, that's okay. My microphone's on. My music isn't too loud. I'm sure I see the recording icon. Got everything set up versus my correct implant, so I'm in all in the same station. Nothing's going to screw up. That's usually a good sound when you hear that. And I should be launching into space. I already launched into space, but I should be coming out of black screen anytime soon. Wonderful. Switching to the first character and going, always trying to go clockwise, keeps things sane. And the other 3 might take a while. There you go, 1, 2 more to go. There it goes, and the last one. There we go. Alright, keep things sane. So what I do is quickly I'll drag, click and drag. Oh god. Click and drag, click and drag, click and drag. And as you can see, each one freezes for a few seconds. I know I get the whole talk about you need a better computer, blah blah blah. Okay, let's not say get good, okay, guys? I'm working on it. Probably buy a consignment ship. See, now I have control of my characters now instead of that freeze. And I suspect everybody has a little bit of this. It's, I'm not sure if it's my personal computer settings that are wrong.
Warp drive active.
not correctly set up, or whether it's the way the Eve's engine interacts with the CPU and what it, you know, deals server side and client side and all that fun stuff. But for those of you who are experiencing that black screen and lag, this is a good way of trying to mitigate a lot of that impatience waiting for your clients to unfreeze. Just swap between the two. Just keep doing it that way. It helps. Okay, and then I go to Cutlass. Wait till everybody's not frozen. Sometimes it takes a while. It's pretty surprising. There you go. Keep things on track because you don't want to get confused trying to do two separate things. Especially when you're doing a complicated shell game that I'm doing right now. Don't want to bamboozle myself.
Drive active.
Yes, the sleight of hand, I trick myself.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Wrong overview, there we go.
Docking request accepted. Warp drive active.
Yeah, we're not going to Sharia. That's got a lot of blue. It would just clutter up my screen. If that was the case, I'd probably switch to transit and to get out, and capital the Upwell stuff, my Astra houses for Citadels, sorry, for going into the system and docking. I'd swap out constantly. But since we're not going to any of those kind of cluttered system, I'll keep it on PBE, which shows everything. There we go. And I want to leave ship. And as you notice, there's no hotkey for leaving ship, unfortunately. As you notice, I'm keeping my character screen open for now. Uh-oh, lag. Whenever it freezes like that, I just move on to the next. Don't want to get any delay. Alright, so that's done. And then we'll switch to the Halo. Alright, hit enter, hit page down for inventory, hit enter, hit page down, enter page down. Okay, jump into the bomber. My hauler doesn't have skills for the bomber and probably won't. I've already moved a couple of ships over. I didn't want to get too far ahead of myself for the video, but I have started the process yesterday. And this one is just a... It used to be rigged for Higgs rig, which would make the getting into warp quicker, so server tick and all that stuff. Alright, then I'll just... zero number pad. Okay, and of course the black screen will last vastly less time. Alright, and I'd set a destination, but I know this place like the back of my hand now, so it's pretty easy. And the reason I don't hold down D and then click is because I'm going to move my cursor up towards the thumbnails anyways. So
Warp drive active.
If I'd set a destination, I wouldn't have to do that, but at the same time, it would be just more clicks for myself to do, and we're only going a few jumps, so it doesn't really matter.
Warp drive active.
I've got different skins for these guys now, so I've already done a video on that, I think. But yeah, no need to get fancy at the moment. Just deal with one thing at a time. Got a Saraday. Yeah, I saw a video by... Oh god. I'm not good with names, but Ace something. And it took him a while to get to the point, but at the 8-minute mark, he hovered over the icon for Edencom, and it said 10% mining speed. So I'm like, oh my god! Here I've been ignoring that system since the the major conduits, all the good ore. Well, it's not good ore; it's actually less profitable than Veldspar, but well, the Raven Voss or something is pretty good. The Talisonite or whatever the heck you call it, that's kind of shitty. But it for builders, it has a bit of everything, so that's kind of cool.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Alright, so there is no, unfortunately there's no icon saying minus 10% mining speed.
Warp drive active.
That's just too bad. I'd seen a video today about it. I was like, hey, cool, I miss seeing that. I learned something new every day, but there's nothing to see. The major conduits are all mined out and despawned, and therefore that cute little icon saying minus 10% mining speed no longer in effect, unfortunately. Oh, it was neat to see it. It was interesting. I was getting kind of hopeful that it would last longer, but oh well.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
I hope he wasn't trolling. It'd be funny if he was, but no. He probably realized later it disappeared and he no longer had the fortress giving him that bonus,
Warp
unfortunately.
drive active. Docking request accepted. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
The fact he took 8 minutes to get to it and he hasn't edited his video to say, hey, by the way, it doesn't work anymore, might be because he's just lazy about making videos and doesn't really care and sees how few viewers there are. That's what I used to be. I was like, why should I care? I get so few viewers. Why should I make corrections and stuff? But a lot of people just don't bother. You know?
Docking request accepted.
But,
Docking request
yeah, anyways,
accepted.
digression. So here I am. And I'll switch out for... I don't think I have one here. Yeah, I do. This is my speed foreman, actually. It's pretty funny. So I'll leave the ship. And this one has my main speed. God, it's expensive. Not as much as the prober. The prober is really expensive. Crazy. They're actually getting cheaper. And this one has... Do I have anything here? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't... I'll switch out anyways, of course. I'll have to do that on the fly. I'll show you what happens when I do that. So... Foreman. Jump. Hit down space. Page down. Speed. Jump. Page down. And the prober. Jump. Page down. And this guy... how am I going to do this? Oh, I'll just get rid of this. I used to have my halos there. It's on the other side of Losec. Just outside of Losec. There we go. That's always an annoying one. I don't need to see that. It's just one more click I need to deal with. And yeah, I'll plug in the clone. Yep. There we go. Jump. Page down. Yes, Nirvana. This is also something exclusive just to one character. Just to do abysses and stuff. Okay. It's done. And speed. Oh yeah, this is my other speed character. There we go. Enter, 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 enter. Get in the speedboat. Oops. Session timer hadn't quite finished. Gulf T. It's actually kind of funny. The Gulf T's faster than the Interceptor. it's kind of funny. And yeah, I got a lot of freaking probers, so unfortunately I have clones installed at both stations, so I won't be able to quickly and efficiently use the home station as a trick to shuttle ships from here over to Arera, unfortunately. So I've got a lot of these to deal with. Hopefully I can use my characters who are done moving their ships to come over and help with shuttling the probing ships and the speed ships for Hereticus. So I'll just grab the first one. And get a speed ship for this guy. Oh, whoops. There. Wait till the session timer cycle ends. Right up in the upper left. If you've never known it was there, that's where it is. And page down. It's annoying that it doesn't show the ship hangar or what you recently left, but that's just a minor quibble. Just one more click, right? The game is a screensaver game, and it is a MOG, and it is subscription based, so they benefit from you being online more, and it takes tons of time to do anything in this game, right? Alright, let's get on our way. So, speed, and here we go. And undock, and we'll do the number pad hotkey for undocking, yada yada. Some more Scotch. Ooh, that burns. Yeah, I got my rant about the pop-up for the fortress and the silly music when you enter and all the warnings and stuff off my chest during that random thoughts video. So I'll spare you that one because I've already done it. Yes, if you're fascinated in my rants, yes, definitely check it out. It's not epic, but it's certainly up there. Yeah, so now all I have to do is switch out as per the plan. I'll put it in the description from last video. Just copy and paste it. As soon as I get to arera, I'll switch out for, yes, thank you. I'll switch out for my main clone implant. And then I won't have to deal with implant swapping anymore, so. And apologies for the loudness of the gate jumping, but that's something I'll never change. Mainly because when you're watching a gate and listening for gate flash, because you can't watch it all the time, but you can hear the gate flash. On the in-gate gate flash, it's louder than the out-gate. That can alert you to an inbound hostile or neutral, so I'll never tamp that sound down for sure. It's almost as big a deal as having your warning alarms loud as possible and unmuted. And at this point, and I start wondering if I should just kill the video right after I swap out. Because you pretty much know the basics. Yeah, from this point in, I'll begin thinking about, do I need to... See, one sec. Sorry, do I need to... Is the video too long? Do I need to end the video now? So I'll just start thinking that from now on and seeing if I can close it out early and save you guys time. The last thing I want to do is close the video and then realize, oh man, there was something I totally forgot to talk about. Or show, you know. So, ship.
Docking request accepted.
Ship.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, I mean, once I finish swapping out clones, I no longer have to leave ship. I'll just switch ships into the appropriate one. Okay, and the session timer should have stopped. It did, and I'll just set up that. Uh-oh. They're after me. And yes. Enter. Ah! Enter. Page down, and then page up to close it out. And I don't see main listed anywhere on my jump clone, so I know I've done it correctly. Oh, no, currently I'm not using my speed one for warp speed and agility. I've got skills, so I want to get up quickly. So yeah, that's okay. There we go. And that's dealt with. I don't need to deal with that. Got one ECM boat there. Don't think I have enough skills to get the hauler into anything, but I'll just try that. See if the hauler can drag that along with me. And of course I've got all these ships too. Do I even need the hauler anymore? Doesn't have enough skills to do anything, I don't think. Would need help hauling all this stuff over, if possible. Can I fly this? And most of the modules will be red X'd. Do I have the skill? Show me the money. Oh, I can totally do it. Okay, Eridicus. Help you with that. Just have to remember to trade the ship back, and we're all good. There we go. We're all good to go. And hotkey from dock. Oops. Page down. I mean page up. Probably too late. No, there we go. Good. Alright. Yeah, just keeping everybody together. Getting the most use out of it. Sharing ships around so we can get everybody, you know, so I'm not stuck with one character doing all the legwork at the very end and everybody else sitting around twiddling their thumbs.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, this is crazy work just to have my ECM and my talisman in one system when they're just adjacent system. It seems kind of silly, doesn't it? But yeah. Gave my reasonings in the first video on strategy. Yes, numb the pain with some scotch. Yeah, I'm a bit dramatic. I wonder if I have that video up still. No, I don't. Alright. Oh, the music cut out. That's weird.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, min matter rebellion is kind of
active.
low volume at first. It picks up
Warp
though.
drive active. Warp drive active.
It's kind of hard with using SoundCloud. Some of the songs are louder than the others. It's taking a bit to get a handle on the volume there.
Docking request accepted.
Of course, the minute I turn the volume up, the volume increases. So, lol.
Docking request accepted.
Have you been playing? Yeah, sure is.
Docking request accepted. Docking request accepted.
Alright.
Docking request accepted.
So from now on in, I don't have to switch clones, so I can just grab ships here. Blue donut. What the hell was that for? Oh, right. I think it was for... It was initially to use as DPS in invasions, but then I went to rattlesnakes. Got it. Can I fly tornadoes? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it must be, right? So I'll throw these in 5th Division. This is the quick way of... 5th Division. Let's see if I can grab one of those. And fly it. Oh, I have bombers in there too. Do I need to move? Yeah, and I don't really have a better thing for that, so. I'm gonna sit on that, actually. You know? I'm just gonna move the... I forgot I had bombers in there. So I'm just gonna grab the bombers and I'll leave it here. I'll deal with that later. It won't be in this video. Won't waste your time. There we go. Everybody's in bombers. And I don't need this, and... I don't think I can fly this. Pretty sure I can. It's only a battle cruiser, so maybe. Oh! I can. See, I don't have a lot of Nirvana implants, and I'm not into it, but lowering the SIG radius is kind of pointless, really, isn't it? So, yeah, I don't know. I'll put it in my miscellaneous, but that's for later. I'll just go in a pod, or board my Corvette. Yeah, keep this simple right now. Alright, so hotkey from dock. Pretty much reaching the end of the different possibilities I have to deal with when swapping ships around. Not used to undocking from this station.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, and Claymore, I can
Warp drive
warp to
active.
Arera and Shuria and be almost instantly in warp, but
Warp drive active.
it's not exactly aligned, is it?
Warp drive active.
Yeah, there's a Stargate, planet, and the sun's over there somewhere. Oh, behind. Got it. Do.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
And the other down... What the hell? The other downside to holding down D
Warp drive
is it
active.
might fix these... I think it fixes these in position. I'm not really sure. If you hold down D,
Warp drive active.
will it... Oh, we'll test it out later. But if you hold down control, it'll fix these in
Warp drive
position. But I
active.
wonder if you hold down D, it'll still... It won't. It's an interesting point. Yeah, because if you hold down D and click something, you're going to warp to it. So if you misclick, hand-eye coordination, you got to hit stop. I've got that mapped to a hotkey, well, a macro key on this macro keyboard. In the bottom left, the furthest bottom left key possible, which is because if you can hit control, I mean, it's going to go target lock. That button will stop it. Some people say, oh, you map your mouse keys yet. I haven't actually mapped my mouse keys yet to anything. Probably get to that at some point in the future. What can I map it to? Somebody was talking about launching and retracting drones. Could be a possibility, but I'm holding off on using my mouse keys. I haven't mapped them to anything yet. But it'll have to be, it'll probably have to be something really important. And yeah, it would be interesting to try out. Anyways. Yeah, for the annoyance of actually having to deal with that pop-up every time, and I'm sure CCP would be just... You can imagine the stupid statements out of their mouths. It'd be like, oh, well, just, hit, don't alert me every time. It's like, really? Yeah, even if you make a mistake, it'll add content to the game. Yeah, for the griefers. Imagine autopiloting through and just whoop into a system that had be recently gone to final liminality or even first liminality. Yeah, CCP is all about loss, and they're not really about, thinking at all about credibility or trust or any of those wonderful noises. It's all about friendship and, oh, by the way, harden the fuck up. Yes, killing is just a means of communication. Friendship is the best shit. Like, you're not fooling anybody, mister. Your credibility is in the toilet. Why are you trying to flush even more? I mean, you're just gonna plug it. Yeah, my opinion of Foghorn Leghorn, the CEO, is yeah. I had a manager like him a year ago, and I was dumbfounded by the jovial cheerfulness of this person who just expected, since everybody was in nullsec blocks, everybody was kissing his ass, that it's just normal and polite to kiss my ass and do, things for me that out of favoritism, because that's just how family works. Like, you're a really fucked up dysfunctional family, buddy. Of probably alcoholics. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, I called him Foghorn Leghorn to his face one day because it just fit. Yes, might as well, right? And at the time, I thought he was legitimate, really passionate about his career and stuff, because that's what he said in the interview. And I realized it wasn't passion at all. It was just braggadocio, just nothing. Just he was. I didn't even get to see him cook because he was just the the main person doing the stuff. So yeah, it was pretty funny when I finally realized that no, he wasn't really who he said he was, and he wasn't really passionate. He was just really egotistical, and everything had to go his way, and that's his passion. He would lie constantly. I'm like, whoa, I'm out of here. Because, if you lie, what loyalty do I have to your game? I mean, you've basically perjured yourself so many times, it's like nobody trusts you anymore. And though you can smile and talk to the newsies and get your newsies and love it when your stuff appears in the news, you're addicted to that. And your customers are still like, yeah, but nothing's changed. There's no credibility anymore. Why am I bothering to play this game? Because it's the only thing around. And in an eye blink, if there's something decent out there that even half approach this game, even if it's infancy, it had to grow. Like, could you believe if Elite Dangerous went MMO? God. Elite Dangerous Online? Be there in a heartbeat, drop this game. It'd be like Ed TV or The Truman Show. See ya. Alright, so I'll jump at that ship. I don't think many ships can fly the buzzard, but they can definitely fly the speed ships, so I'll shove that in here. Sorry for the rant. I lied, I'm ranting in this one too. Oh no, the bitter vet syndrome is taking over. Oh no, run away, run away. Alright, oops, oh, it went into ship hangar anyways, okay. And I'll just jump in this one, and I'm pretty sure, yes, of course this one can fly stabbers. There we go. And yeah, that's how I'll do it. Oh, And probably I think I can fly that. I know I can't fly anything. Oh, I might be able to. Let's try it out. Everything will be dark and unlineable, but I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna leave the strip for last. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's how you do it. You just swap around so you can share the load. That's the nice thing about multiple accounts. Because you imagine if I was a single player and I had this many ships, I'd just get a bowhead. Just shove everything in the bowhead and do it that way. Bowheads are awesome. I mean, you think they're slow, but you get some warp speed in the low slots, and you tank it up in the mid and stuff, and then you get a micro warp drive in the mid slot for its class level. And you can warp as long as you turn it off, auto repeat off, and then you engage that. You'll be in warp when the cycle of the MWD stops. If you've never known that trick, yeah, it's really handy. It works great with orcas actually. I'm sure if you followed my channel for a while, you would have seen it. I think it's in the mechanics video about insta-warp with a micro warp drive. Pretty sure I made a video just for that. Emergency warp. And I think I plumbed the depths doing the shell game for this. Getting a bit tipsy, yay. Yeah. Yeah, never check that don't remind me again for, I know it's annoying as heck, just like a war deck is. Never ever check don't remind me again for war decking when you're on docking. There's a lot of clicks in this game, so get used to clicking a lot, and one of the things you need to keep clicking is that reminder, oh, you're at war, don't undock, without reminding yourself you're at war. Because if you undock in a freighter and go doo-doo-doo-doo-doo and forget, it's good to have that little nudge. I've done it before. I don't think I've actually done it at war though. I think it's mostly when I took from a can and was flashy yellow, because Eve, and I was like, screw it, and then I undocked in a freighter and warped to another station in an adjacent system while flashy. It's like, oh god. Yeah, brilliant. Realizing that when you hit warp, when you you jump into the next system, it's like, oh right, anybody could shoot me right now. Derp. So it happens to the, I wouldn't be the best of them, but it happens to veterans, even bitter vets like me. Alright. Oops. Am I doing this right? Oh right. Getting a bit tipsy, that's why. Better stop the video. Trade back the appropriate ship to the appropriate person after sharing the load. Accept. Thank you. Is there anybody else? Probably these characters, yeah, right. So I'll jump into that. I'll trade Seneche, one of the Blackbirds, and I'll trade Minor Freak, this one? No, this is the speed one. Right? Yes? No? Miscellaneous? Yeah. Keep this one here. So, alright, so Major Freak. Jump into that boat. No, don't need that. Speed is here. Oh yeah, I definitely need to finish the video. I am losing it. This character. Okay, so I'll take this one. And I'll trade Minor Freak. The Abyssal. Gila? No, wait. Nirvana's the miscellaneous. Trade you the Bloody Mary. That's better. And let's see now. I can trade. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I can get the hauler to use that, and I need one more who's not flying a ship. You're flying a ship, you're flying a ship, you're not. So I can trade you the other. Perfect. Yeah, see? Awesome. Yeah, better end the video. Starting to get loopy. Done, done, done. And done. Perfect. Looking good. Everybody aboard their ship. Excellent. And do I have anything else here? No. And I've just got those ECMs at mamenkhanar to, share with everybody. And that would be it. So thank you very much for watching me, and sorry about the bait and switch rant topic. Have a good day.